Hello friends, and welcome back to Kids World. Get ready for a wonderful story that teaches us something very important. Once upon a time, in a big green meadow filled with sunshine and wildflowers, lived a tiny ant and a cheerful grasshopper. The ant was a very busy little creature. Every single day, from the moment the sun peeked over the hills until it dipped back down, the ant was hard at work. He would scurry around, finding tiny seeds, little crumbs, and sweet grains of corn. With all his might, he would carry them one by one back to his cozy little home under the ground. His pantry was getting fuller and fuller every day. He knew that the warm, sunny days of summer wouldn't last forever. Now, the grasshopper was quite different. He loved the summer. He would spend his days lounging on a big green leaf, playing his fiddle, and singing happy songs. He just couldn't understand why the ant was working so hard. One sunny afternoon, the grasshopper saw the ant struggling with a large piece of a berry. "Hey there, Mr. Ant," he chirped. "Why are you working so hard on such a beautiful day? Come and sing with me. The sun is shining. The weather is perfect. Let's enjoy it." The ant, wiping a tiny bead of sweat from his brow, replied, "I can't, Mr. Grasshopper. I'm storing food for the winter. It will be cold soon, and there will be no food to find." "You should probably start saving some food for yourself, too." The grasshopper just laughed. "Winter? That's so far away. Don't worry about it. There's plenty of food right now. You worry too much. Life is for having fun." And with that, he went back to playing his fiddle and singing his songs, his voice echoing across the meadow. The ant just shook his head and continued his work. Day after day, he added more and more to his stockpile, preparing for the cold months ahead. The grasshopper, meanwhile, continued to sing and dance, not saving a single crumb. Before long, the leaves on the trees turned from green to beautiful shades of gold, red, and orange. A cool breeze started to blow through the meadow. The sunny days became shorter and the nights grew longer. Summer was over, and autumn was here. And then, one morning, the world was covered in a blanket of white snow. Winter had arrived. The ant was snug and warm in his underground home. He had a huge pantry filled with all the delicious food he had gathered over the summer. He had seeds, nuts, and dried berries. He was comfortable, well-fed, and happy. He could relax and enjoy the winter because he had prepared for it. But what about the grasshopper? Oh, the poor grasshopper. He was cold, hungry, and shivering. All the plants were covered in snow, and there wasn't a single bite of food to be found anywhere. His fiddle was silent, and he was too weak to sing. He remembered the ant's words and felt a deep regret. "Oh, the ant was right," he whispered to himself. "I should have listened. I played all summer, and now I have nothing." Shivering, he stumbled through the snow until he found the ant's home. He knocked weakly on the door. The ant opened it and saw the poor, freezing grasshopper. "Please, Mr. Ant," the grasshopper pleaded. "I'm so cold and hungry. Can you spare a little food?" The ant looked at the grasshopper and felt a mix of pity and frustration. "All summer long, I worked hard while you sang and played," the ant said. "I told you to prepare for winter, but you didn't listen." "What were you doing all summer?" "I was singing," the grasshopper said sadly. "Well," said the ant, "if you can sing all summer, perhaps you can dance all winter." But seeing how truly sorry and miserable the grasshopper was, the kind-hearted ant couldn't just leave him out in the cold. He sighed and said, "All right, come in. I will share some of my food with you. But let this be a lesson. You must learn to work hard for the things you will need tomorrow." The grasshopper was so grateful. He promised the ant that he would never be lazy again. And when spring came around, the grasshopper kept his promise. He worked alongside the ant, gathering food for the next winter, but he also made sure to find time for a happy song or two after the day's work was done. And the moral of our story is, it is important to work hard today to prepare for a better tomorrow. It's good to have fun, but we also need to be responsible and think about the future. We hope you loved this story. If you want to hear more fun fables and amazing adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button for Kids World. We have so many more stories to share with you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.